What's going on, guys? So we are out here at the Funtown RV Party in Dallas, Texas at the AT&T Stadium. They have this place packed with RVs. We're going to take a look at this really cool floor plan. This is a Brinkley Model Z, and this is the 3400 series. A lot of cool stuff going on here. I think you're going to like it. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, let's start by taking a look at the numbers on this unit. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 16,995 pounds, relatively heavy. It's going to ride on twin 8,000 pound axles. It's going to have a 2,899 pound cargo capacity, and it's going to have 17.5-inch H-rated tires. So you got a pretty good setup here, and they've done a great job equipping this with the suspension, tires, and running gear needed for this type of weight. This is definitely the type of RV I would recommend hauling behind at least, at minimum, a 1-ton single rear wheel modern truck with at least 4,200 pounds worth of cargo capacity. That's going to help you manage the pin weight and have the best towing experience. But a dually would not be out of the question for something like this at all. Anyways, let's hop around to the inside of this unit and see what it's all about. Okay, so before we go inside, real quickly, I wanted to show you some things that are going on here. So Brinkley does a lot of things different than the other manufacturers. First of all, this is not a drop frame. So this is a solid I-beam frame, but then they put storage beneath the actual drop frame section. They do this on virtually all their floor plans, and they execute in a really good way. Some floor plans even have coolers and refrigerators underneath the I-beam, and they put really cool slide-out trays in a lot of units. This one's locked at the moment, or I'd pull it out for you. But again, a lot of really great innovation, and one of the things that Brinkley does really well is that they try to focus on eliminating like the top 25 things that people would typically complain about whenever buying an RV. They've done a really good job kind of isolating what those are and just eliminating them as factors, or at least giving you better access to things that might potentially need to be serviced. But we're going to take a look inside of this all new or brand new 2024 3400 Model Z. Sale price on this unit is $113,988. This is a show price. The discount is $7,245. Okay, as we step inside, a lot of cool things going on here, especially when we get to the back of this unit. You see what's going on back there. Really nice kitchen area. This is just an absolutely gorgeous kitchen. Huge island, lots of solid surface countertops, 3-burner stove and oven combination Furrion unit. Up here you have standard residential style microwave from Furrion. Here's all your cabinetry. It extends out a little bit. It's kind of cool if you look at the angles going on here. You might not be able to see it much in the video though. Huge drawers. There's always a bunch of hidden things that they've done differently on Brinkley units. You got a nice drawer down there as well. You have a nice farm style sink in here. Copper tone faucet. This is probably where your trash cans are going to be. Then you have a spot right here for your paper towels, and then more storage right there as well. On this side, it's nice and divided up real well, and it looks like it actually comes out. That's interesting. Maybe you can switch it to different drawers. Got your camera, as a backup camera, as well as your TPMS system from TST. Televator. That drops down for more storage. Huge panoramic fireplace. It has these really cool windows. These are newer windows that open up, black out, and also shade. And that's what all the windows do in this unit. Nice squared off. You don't have to deal with large gaudy valances. Everything just looks really fit well. You have a nice love seat right here that turns into a bed as well. I love the contrasting tones, how they use like your lighter browns mixed in with your cream colors. Theater seating here, wireless charging in the center. This is really cool. It's like this multi-purpose desk setup. So you have a lot of functionality here. You can turn this into a desk, a dinette. Very cool space. Plus you have an ottoman on the floor. You have your Furrion residential side-by-side refrigerator in here as well. Love the pantry space in Brinkley's. They put adjustable shelves, which I think is absolutely a requirement, and very few manufacturers actually do it. But it is so cool to see adjustable shelves inside Brinkley units. Plus a really nice light strip on the side, which illuminates the space real well, and it is motion controlled. Plus you have more storage up top here as well. One thing I love about the fit and finish of Brinkley's is, look, you don't have to have any corner trimming, because everything just plugs in really well together. It just looks really nice, like a completely finished off unit that they didn't have to put a bunch of trim and molding to cover up gaps. Now let's step into the back, because that's where things are really special about this unit. So you have a back balcony, but this is not a toy hauler. Don't be confused. This is definitely not a toy hauler, but they give you a really cool entertainment space in the back, and when you rotate around, you see that you have an outside kitchen. Now the only thing missing from this kitchen is a way to cook. And there could be maybe a connection somewhere for a barbecue pit, but maybe they want you to have like a barbecue pit out here, so it's more of a traditional cooking environment. You have a nice sink in the corner, you have a small refrigerator in the center, plus you have some storage here as well for utensils and things outside. Spot for your trash cans. More storage there. You have your sink right here. Again, that same copper tone, plus more cabinetry up top. And you can lower this screen, which I guess just allows you to keep this door open so you don't have bugs going inside of the RV. It would be cool if there's a way to actually enclose this whole back area in a screen, but I like the awning back here as well. So it has a Thule crown. This covers up the back like a traditional toy hauler would, but again, this is designed for being a party deck. Really cool what they've done. Plus, I love this side access storage right here. So this is where you can load things into your RV if you are getting set up to go camping and you have the door closed. So if this big ramp is up, this just gives you a big storage area. Just be sure, if you want to be able to access this space, you don't put so much stuff in here you can't open up this door. Hope that all makes sense. Okay, let's work our way up to the bedroom in this unit. All right, so up here, you're gonna have your controls, some closet space, your fuses and breakers, and more storage up top. Okay, stepping into the bedroom area, you have a king-size bed. One of the only gripes I really have against Brinkley is that they don't put nightstands at the end of the bed right here, on the sides of the bed. And that's a problem for me because, you know, whenever you have your phone and you have your things with you, you don't want to have to reach way up here to set it up here, especially if you're drinking like a cup of tea or coffee. The last thing you want to do is have to reach above your head with something that could be very hot. I think it'd be really cool to integrate some type of a shelf right here, maybe even if it's really thin and it kind of recesses itself into the trim, but that would pop up and it would give you a nice little platform to put your phone, your tea, your magazine, whatever you have at night before you go to bed. And coming around this way, you have this, I believe, yeah, this pulls out, so you have some storage underneath it. I love seeing everyone's take on this space. Some of them flip up, some of them pull out. Nice drawers. Not soft closing drawers, but they do close really nice and smooth. You have some storage here. Not exactly sure what you would put here. Maybe your car keys, maybe like my wife's, mine, things like that. Maybe your wallet, maybe your, I don't know, your phone. And then you have a spot here for washer and dryer. Nice motion activated light. And down here is where your washer would go. So your dryer would go up top, washer would go down below. Nice soft closing cabinets with magnetic holds here. Good sized front closet space. You have a light switch right there as well. I love these illuminated hanging rods. Very nice. Very, very nice setup. What do you guys think? You can have some storage under the bed as well. Actually, a good amount of storage too. Not bad at all. Let's check out the bathroom. So you have an Encore one-piece shower setup. You have two sprayer heads in the middle, one up top, and then you have a wand to the side, plus some nice baskets in there as well. Great job with that shower. Very nice. I love the lighting as well. Makes it look very modern. Then you have a nice solid surface countertop here. Feels like a Korean style material. Undermount stainless steel sink. Beautiful mirror with surround lighting to it. Looks really nice. Porcelain toilet here. Nice setup. Spot for your toiletries. A couple little hanging areas for towels and robes. Max Air fan controls for your fan. This is a really nice setup. What do you guys think? Brinkley sure has kind of stepped up the entire game and put the industry really on notice because they're doing a lot of things right. Their units, though, are not the cheapest. These are not what I would consider to be like entry-level pricing. You know, at $113,988, a lot of people may look at this and go, I kind of expect all of this for that price. You know, I kind of expect it to have all of this, considering this is what a lot of people would say is in the size of your typical mid-profile fifth wheel, but with features, amenities, and build quality, it is competing at a much higher level. So you're paying more for something that might be smaller than its competition. Kind of like Airstream if you think about it. Brinkley's kind of like the Airstream of the fifth wheel market. They're doing a lot of things different in a smaller package that people are willing to pay more for because of the perceived quality that they get with these units. Anyways, let's step outside real quick and we'll walk around the outside. Okay, so starting up front, this unit has the Rhino box. I do not know if all Brinkley units are compatible with the Gen Y hitches. I know that some of them are, some of them come with them, but I don't know, and I need to ask them if they still back up the warranty if you put a Gen Y hitch on a RV that does not come with the Gen Y hitch. That's something I definitely would want to know the answer to. All right, this has hydraulic leveling. Let's look under here. Nice thick baggage door. There's your hydraulic system. There's your Furrion MPPT solar charge controller. It's a 60 amp solar charge controller. Your batteries are going to be deep cycle batteries. You're going to have this is a 30-pound propane tank. You may be able to fit a 40-pounder in there. It'd be tight, but it's possible, I think. We already talked about this space. You have your Moride steps. I love these steps because they flip up to knock all the dirt off of them, so before you flip them into the RV, you can get them nice and clean. You have your Moride safety rail system there. You have your two awnings. Nice frameless squared off windows. Underneath here, you're going to have your Road Armor suspension, heavy duty shackle straps, greasable wet bolts, and you're going to have the Cooper Work Series tires on some beautiful 17.5-inch wheels. Coming around to the back. Again, you have your deck back here. Camera already in place, your Thule awning above it. And then this is your back entry hatch. I can't get through here, so I can't really go too much further with this. But what I was going to show you on the other side is that you're going to have storage kind of like this. This is another Brinkley unit. And you have this really cool pull-out tray, and you typically are going to have those on all Brinkley units as well. But what do you guys think? This is definitely a cool unit, and I can really appreciate what they're doing with these ramps on the back of non-toy haulers. Basically, they're giving you the best of both worlds. They're giving a unit with a great party deck on the back, a lot of great functionality, but they're doing it in a package that doesn't take up all that space with the garage that you may not need or may not use. But I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.